Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Leah Monet. Today's video is going to be a DIY of some Fashion Nova jeans that I've seen. So here are the jeans. They are retail prices at $60 or $70, and I think that they're super cute, but I was like, oh, these are pretty easy to make. I have just a regular pair of high-waisted Fashion Nova jeans on right now, and these are the jeans that I'm going to be using to achieve this look. If you want to go with the mom jean, all of that is totally up to you. So the only two items that I actually had to order to achieve this look are like these links, which I think honestly these are optional. I bought these because I thought I would secure the ends of each of my chains, so where I attach it to the jean. I was planning to put a round chain link and then I would attach the actual chain to it, but I think that's optional. If you wanted to just use this chain only, you can definitely go that route. And then the actual chains I purchased off of Etsy, those were $2.50 per yard. I'm also going to use this tool. I don't even know what it's called. I don't even know how I had it, but this little tool to kind of open and close the chain links, tape measure, and then a marker. Now I am going to use my sewing machine in order to sew a hem on the jeans after I cut them, but if you wanted to do that by hand, you can, but it's just for sewing the hems. And that's everything that I'm going to use to achieve this look. So fingers crossed that it comes out good, because these are some good Fashion Nova jeans. So step number one, I'm in the mirror and I'm trying to figure out where I want to cut my jeans. So I'm going to go from loop to loop. So I'm going to put a small line. Now keep in mind, because we have to sew a hem, I'm going to give myself about ½ of an inch to kind of fold this over and to create the hem right along this loop here. So I'm going to go from loop to loop, and I think about here, I don't want it to be too low, so I'm gonna say here. Once I cut this side out, if I'm good with how it looks, I will just use that on the other side. Took off the jeans, I can see kind of like my pattern here is a little lopsided, so I'm about to just go ahead and fix that with the marker really quick. I wanted it to end here, so I just need to kind of bring it around here. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because first of all, my sewing is terrible. So this is what my cutout is going to look like. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut my pocket out, because you see it's hating. But that was where my pocket was. So I'm just cutting that out, so I don't have to worry about that when I'm sewing my hem. The cutout, and I'm going to use this on this opposite side as a tracer. So I will put it up just like that, and then I will cut around there so I can make sure it is a mirror. About to begin sewing, and yeah, but I have these pins kind of just to mark where the seam is going to go. Let me just show you really quick the inside. And so that's how the seam will look. It'll just be some fabric, it'll be a line, and it will be along this inside part where the jeans is. That'll just help the jeans from kind of like unraveling and help them to keep their shape. Don't forget to back stitch. All right, so now I'm going to start marking where I want to add my chains. So I know I want to add one on the top, probably one in the middle, and then one on the bottom. So it'll be 3 chains going across for each one. That's just like the Fashion Nova girl. So I'm just going to go ahead and just mark them with the pen where I think I want them. You'll notice I put the first hole, well, the first dot is about here, which is about 1 inch, 3 inch, 5 inch. Same thing on the other side. I had to redraw my third hole over here because I put it up too high. But keep in mind, because like this is the back and this is the front, the chains, in order to be about the same height from the top to the bottom, the one in the back might be a little higher than the front, just because of how the jean will sit on your body. So now I have my spots marked where I want my holes. So now I'm about to make the holes. I'm just going to use regular scissors to make the hole, and I'm going to make the hole fairly small, and I'm going to cut around it. If you wanted to, you can sew a hem around the holes. I'm not doing all that, so I'm just gonna make a hole. My scissors, just a small hole, and I just kind of cut around it a little bit. So you probably want to make your spots a little smaller than what I did with mine, but it'll wash out. It's just marker. So I got that hole out. So this is like the small round, oops, hold up. The small round link, which I plan to kind of secure these with, and then I would attach the chain. So since I have these, I'm gonna go ahead and use them. And so to do so, I'm going to use my handy dandy tool, which I don't know the name of. And I'm gonna use this tool to open up this link. And I'm going to run that through. So now the link is on here. And I am going to close it. Bam. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other side.
Literally just a small puncture. And I cut around just a little bit. Not crazy. Same thing with the link. Gonna open it up. These are nice sturdy links. So I was worried about these when I was looking on Amazon because I'm like, it would just defeat the purpose if the link was gonna be little. So got it in.
So now I have the links on both sides. Gonna open up the chains that I purchased. So same thing with these links here. As you can see, I can open these up. I only need to open it up just a little bit to attach it on here. And oh, clicks in there. And I'm gonna use my handy dandy tool to close her up. Oh.
Attach it on the other side.
You just can't tell me nothing with this tool. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this for the other two holes here and here, and I will be back. Okay, so I have finished the right side. These are the right side of my jeans. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side using the same way. I know they look a little bit lopsided right now, and that's just because of this piece being cut out and this side still having a little bit more stretch. So once I cut it, it'll even the look out, and we'll just come back and see how it turns out. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, so this is the finished look, and I love the way that they came out. Really cute, actually pretty fast to do it. Once I did the first side and I wasn't recording anymore and I was able to kind of move, I was able to get the other side done in probably like 15-20 minutes tops. You can go back in and adjust the links however tight or how loose you want them. I actually went in and added in like this fourth chain here just to give it a little bit extra. I had a little bit of chain left. I definitely did use the entire 2 yards. I have a few links left, so it was good that I ordered the second yard because I did use it. Because I cut the pockets out here, I was worried about whether or not the jeans would kind of stay up. I've practiced sitting down, you know, doing my squats and stuff, and you don't have to worry. The jeans are staying put, they're staying in place. And that's probably because you still have technically the back side of these, you know, like most of the jean is intact back here, and it's attached by this link here to kind of keep things in place. So I'm not really worried about these kind of like falling down. They feel pretty secure and sturdy for me. So if you have any additional questions, leave those below. I'm happy to answer anything that was not already included in this video. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more content to come. And of course, thumbs up. Thanks for watching. It's your girl Leah Monet.